My name is Stephen DeJoseph. My keynote concert will inspire your audience to meet challenge, transform adversity, and collaborate with chaos. It's called A Synaptic Adventure, Neurodiversity, and You. With 45 years, over 7,000 concerts in the US and abroad, speaking engagements, radio, TV, and podcast appearances, multiple awards for music and film, I have lived the meaning of making lemonade from lemons.
I've been a musician since I was 6. The same year, I developed tics.
Do you doubt yourself?
Wow, that's a great question. Part of my experience every day is having to decide whether or not I want to believe my doubts or my hopes. Yes, Joe. The answer is that's a fantastic question. I just want to. It's going to make me question. Somebody tell me about how you deal with doubt. What do you generally do? Do you listen to it? Sometimes you believe it, right? But we're all here. We have that same experience, and so we find answers by looking for answers, even when we doubt. So we get some facts going on.
In 2013, I released a film called A Synaptic Adventure, Tourette's and Beyond. Tourette's, of course, but beyond, because as I began to explore the connection between neurological conditions and creativity, I found that the brain of almost every famous person I knew was neurally gnarled.
ADHD, Tourette's, OCD, Asperger, autism. It is estimated that there are nearly 1.6 billion neurodivergent individuals in the world. Billion? That's right, billion. And so with these kinds of numbers, it's crucial that you understand how neurodiversity affects you personally and in the workplace.
Please, anything you want to ask?
I always thought Tourette's was about swearing, mostly, but I didn't know it was about physical.
No, basically about 15% of people with Tourette's syndrome actually have this thing called coprolalia, which I talked about with the flashcards. So it's the sensational part that sticks out the most, of course, because it's most noticeable, and then the tics, of course. But there's other aspects to Tourette's, like OCD. There's a variation of ADD. There's anxiety, comorbid things they call them. I don't know why the word morbid's in there, but it's not so morbid per se, but it's just...
In my quest to find other artists and these people with Tourette's and what they're doing, I've met a lot of people in all different fields, gardening, writing, filmmaking, music, and it always seems that with these various neurological disorders, which I like to refer to as reorders, because I think that there's another way of looking at it that I think is really important. I feel like there's another level that we're going to break through to. Maybe that's what all this is about, that there's a component to it that is desirable.
I gotta say, you're a pretty talented musical artist.
Oh,
You
that's...
completely changed my life.